cookies. Oh my gosh, I messed it up already.
Did you forget where we're at?
Forgot. We're in Texas. Should be in howdy, sorry.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
It's a habit.
So, if you guys don't know, we're on spring break. Well, the kids are on spring break. So, we flew to Texas so the kids can spend time with family and friends. And yeah, that's why we're here.
And just like last time, again, we forgot to bring our giant chopsticks. So this is a temporarily. I have just disposable chopstick, and I don't even know what Luann has.
You know, if you just forget this section here, it just kind of looks like a chopstick. Right?
Well, last episode, it was stick. This is not even stick.
I lost it. So, anyways, let's stick to today's topic, which is how I sunburned my eyes. Dun, dun, dun. So,
I forgot that happened.
Yeah. So why do I have these giant sunglasses, you ask? For dramatic effects. So I can take it off now. Can never be too sure, right?
And you want to take off that one too?
Yeah, you're right. So you guys heard of sunburn, right? Like you can get sunburn on your skin or even your scalp, which I didn't even know that was possible. Did you know?
No, I knew actually. When I went to Hawaii, I started feeling like this little tingly sensation on my scalp.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, actually it was sunburn. Next day, it will start peeling off, and it was all red, and it hurts. And yeah, I didn't know until when I went to Hawaii.
Yeah, so it's very important. You wear sunscreen, right, to protect yourself
And
from
wear
the sun.
caps, right?
Yeah, but what I didn't know was that you could also get sunburn in your eye,
Oh.
right? I didn't know that. So that caught me by surprise. So it all started, I don't know, I'm using my hands. Like,
The special effect.
do you remember what happened last summer, where we're at?
So we were filming Ryan's Mystery Playdate during that summer.
It kind of sucked because during the summertime when we started filming Ryan's Mystery Playdate, I just came off of having an emergency surgery because I had an overgrown ovarian cyst. So already then I was still trying to recover from it. And then we did talk about that in a previous episode, which I will link up there and down here if you're interested in checking that, my emergency surgery story out. So I could even move around as is. But the special thing about this particular season was
We're filming outside. It's a great set, right? It looks like you're in a Universal Studio. But the only problem is it's outside, middle of the desert, and the sunlight is really strong. We even have to get a giant crane to hold up the shade so we don't have to get directly hit by the sunlight. And, we didn't know, but Luann started feeling differently after a certain point. And we didn't know until a little bit later that it was because of the sunlight.
Yeah, so basically they had put a giant keynote, right? It just so happens to be where the giant keynote was positioned was right in front of me. You know, it wasn't like for Ryan and Sean, it was kind of to the side, but for me, it was right in front. So I didn't think anything of it because, every show has some sort of lighting keynote to help them. So when we started filming, I started noticing my eyes started itching and all that stuff. But, I kind of just thinking, oh, it's whatever, maybe it's outside and I don't go out in the sun that often. So I thought, no big deal. Do you remember when the first time I started noticing that something was wrong with my eyes?
I don't remember, but you start maybe having a headache or?
So what happened was it was actually on Emma and Kate's birthday party. When we had the bubble list came over at
the rental home.
Right. So what happened was I just started noticing like my eyes were watery and teary and it looks like I was crying all over. And I thought maybe it was just allergies, I was crying that day and every now and then I have to like wipe my tears and stuff during Emma and Kate's party. But I try not to let it affect me because, I really want it to be about them.
Oh yeah, I remember now. And the funny thing is, it's only one side of the eye, so it's not like both eyes. Right. It's only one side. She started crying, and the other side of the eye, I think it was like the right eye was completely fine. Only left eye was just keep crying and swollen, and I was confused only why one eye is affected.
Right, and so we did mention it the next day to the producers and everybody working on the show, and they had a medic came in and look at my eye. But when they looked at my eye, it looked normal. So it was just that evening. So it's hard for him to tell because, it seemed okay the next morning. So I just kind of brush it off and say, it's fine. We can just continue shooting, whatever. And it got worse and worse, right? And then a lot of time we have to take a little break because I was like, my eyes I'm crying. I'm not really crying, but it looks like I'm crying. It was the weirdest thing. And the day that it started taking the most effect was on the worst day. You remember which day it was?
I don't remember. I guess I don't remember anything during the summer filming.
It's okay because it happened to me. So, obviously when it affects you, then you have a more better memory of it. So
yeah, I remember you were crying, but I just don't remember what episode it was.
It was during the weekend, actually, when we went to Disney World. It was Emma and Kate's birthday, so we thought we celebrated and take them to Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
And again, because Disney World was outside, right? And I think just the combination of me looking at the keynote lights every day and then that whole day of Disney was outside. Again, I started crying from one eye. It was just nonstop crying.
Yeah, now I remember. Yeah.
And of course, I never listened to my mom, right? Obviously, you should always listen to your mom. Your mom knows best. She always tells me, when you go outside, you have to wear sunglasses. And I did not listen to her because all my life, I have really good eyesight. And even when I'm driving in the car, I never felt as if I need to wear sunglasses to see. But that day, I could not enjoy that day at all. I mean, you won't see it from the footage. It looks like I'm having the best time of my life. But behind the scene, I was dying.
So sunglasses not just to see better when it's bright, but also protect your eyes, right?
Right.
I never really wear sunglasses either.
Yeah, you should. It really helps protect your eyes from the UV radiation. But my sister, she actually used to work in the doctor's office. So she always tells me, get the sunglasses that says polarize.
Oh, I see. That blocks the UV light?
Yes.
Got it. But then, for me, the problem is I wear regular glasses too. So my question always should I put the prescription into the lens
see.
Or should I just get the regular sunglasses and then put the contact lens? It's always just not sure which way to go.
Well, they have those prescription sunglasses where you can do a transitional, so
it just turns when you go outside?
Yeah, but I don't think those protects you completely from the UV radiation. I think it kind of blocks half of it. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, but it doesn't go completely dark,
yeah.
right? Because I look at Ryan has that, and I want sunglasses more like a Casey Neistat one. It's very reflective and then stylish.
So basically, you're putting your stylish, the way it looks, prioritize that over, the safety of your eyes.
Well, functionality and style is both of them are as important.
Yeah, so that's what happened. So when I was at Disney, since I was crying so much and I thought something was wrong, and even then I didn't realize that it was sunburn. I just thought something was wrong with my eyes. And so, I thought, man, maybe I should go and get some sunglasses, right? So I went to some of the stores and tried to find sunglasses. But for some reason, it was kind of hard for me during that time to find the polarized kind. They have really fashionable, cute sunglasses. But for me to find the one that I need that says polarized was kind of hard. We had to go to several stores to find it.
Oh, even before that, now I start remembering. We started looking for allergy medicine.
Yeah, we did.
Because initially we thought it's not because of the eyes. We thought it's because of allergy. So we've been looking around trying to find the Claritin or the Allegra.
Yeah.
And then later on, we're like, maybe we should get the sunglasses too while we're at it. And
right.
then we started looking for the sunglasses too.
Yeah, just in case. Good thing I did.
Yeah.
Is I was just walking around with, sunglasses, and even with the sunglasses too, because it's already starting to take effect. Even underneath my sunglasses, I would just cry. And a lot of time I would have to put my hands over my eyes, It was a very dramatic experience at Disney. So I didn't really get to enjoy it as I should.
I think, we took it easy. I think we went home earlier than we initially participated because of that situation.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the next day, I just rest my eyes. And then when we started filming again, I did tell them, I said, something is majorly wrong with my eye. I don't know what is happening. So then we had a doctor's appointment. I just went to an urgent care place. And so it just turns out I sunburned my eye, which is I didn't even think it was a thing. So what happened when we came back was I had to tell everybody what happened, right? And so they apologized, which is not their fault, you know, they didn't know. So they have to start the giant keynote light. They had to put like a softener on it.
Yeah, and also they start placing like a PA in front of the light when we're not shooting. So it will block the light from Luann. So there's always like somebody who's blocking the light in front of Luann.
And then they also have somebody who gave me my little sunglasses that I have. I can't keep it on me because my character doesn't have sunglasses. So I can't just be carrying it around. So in between, somebody have to come and give me my sunglasses. And then even on top of that, I have to turn around. Remember, face the other way.
Only face toward the camera when it's action because it's just too bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my gosh.
And if you don't know what the situation is, like if you are the mystery guest or you're just coming in to check out for the day, I feel really bad because it looks as if I'm some sort of diva, you know?
Or a big shot on the Hollywood. Even like when we're walking around the set, right? Like there is like a couple extra PA comes to Luann and bringing in the 2 umbrella so she's not exposed to the sunlight. And it looks like she is like the biggest shot of the Hollywood. If you don't know what the situation is.
I know, I feel so embarrassed.
I'm exposed to sunlight, but it's okay. Even when I'm covered with a fully slime, I'm walking by myself back to the trailer.
Yeah, and I feel bad too because sometimes I have to go back to the trailer to change or lunch or something, you know. Sometimes I would say, no, I'm fine. I can just walk by myself. But they insist that somebody follows me, you know. They're like, just wait. And then so I wait. And then, you know, the PAs would come and give me my sunglasses and umbrella and they walk with me.
My gosh, yeah.
So yeah, this is probably a shorter episode, but I just wanted to make a public announcement about how important it is to protect yourself from the sun, right?
Did the doctor say, is it ever going to heal or it's something permanent that you always have to deal with this?
They said it'll heal over time, which
because it's a deal breaker if you live in Hawaii and you have that kind of condition in your eye.
Right.
How are you going to live in Hawaii?
No, but even so, they said it heals over time, right? And when we came back to Hawaii, it took several months for me to feel kind of normal again. Because ever since that incident, my eyes, both of them, are very, very sensitive now. They're just not the same anymore. I think I kind of ruined them, or, you know, I don't know because of that particular incident or gradually over time and because I'm just getting old. But now when I'm driving, I have to wear sunglasses on, or when I'm hiking, you know, I wear sunglasses on. When we take a walk, I wear sunglasses on because I just can't see now without them. Like, I need them now. It sucks too because I'm such a short person. Right? Because a lot of people can just use that little visor thing in your car, just kind of pull it down. It kind of blocks you.
Yeah,
that doesn't help me because I'm so short. Yes, it only goes up to my forehead and then my eyes are still exposed.
Just wear a cap all the time. I think a hat helps, right?
Yeah, I do try to wear a cap very often. And sometimes when I hike too, it looks really dramatic because I would wear this hat, right? That kind of covers the side, like a giant hat covers the side. And it also covers the front too as well. And all you see is my eyes. And then I put my sunglasses over.
Like it looks like a stranger.
It looks like I'm up to no good, you know?
Now it makes sense to see Luann wearing sunglasses in Ryan's World videos every now and then because of that incident. So you guys have now the full story of it.
But it is very important, you know? Always protect yourself from the sun, right? Always wear sunscreen. I always try to wear sunscreen now.
Yeah, I start seeing the changes on my body too. When I moved to Hawaii, I didn't wear sunscreen, right? And then when I look at my face in the mirror one day, I noticed there are a few new moles that I found on my face. And I was like, wait, I didn't have that before. Like on my nose, there's a new mole like that I didn't have before I moved to Hawaii, and now it's there. It's kind of scary. So ever since then, I was trying to put the sunscreen every time I go outside. But it's just scary how quickly it changed the body.
But, you know, I know you're trying, but I think you can do better.
Yeah. I say I always put sunscreen, but I would say probably like 40% of the time I put sunscreen, to be honest. So I always forget.
Hey, it's an improvement, right? Even for me too. Then when we started hiking a lot and walking around our neighborhood a lot too, I started getting a whole bunch of sunspots on my face that I didn't have before, right? And then I would go to the dermatologist and she was like, well, yeah, it's because you're not consistent with your sunscreen. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah, we're at the age that we have to watch out for our health. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. My mom, she always tells me, wear sunscreen. You're going to regret it later. But now I wish I listened to my mom for a preventative measure, So.
Yeah. When I see your mom going outside, the only thing I see is her eyes. Everything else is somehow covered with something.
Hey, that's how she stays young, okay? My mom is close to 60. And she is in way better shape and health than me. So it says something, I took my mom on this hike, right? This Cocoa Head hike, and it's nothing but stairs.
Yeah, Cocoa Head's tough.
It is so beautiful, the hike, but it's so exhausting. I have to stop every 10 steps or 20 steps. But my mom, because she's in better shape than me too, she would pass me by and she was like, come on, Lowen, let's go. So, yeah, take care of your health, please. I say that, but I'm actually saying it to myself, too, because I need to take care of my health. Okay, any last word?
If you notice that we stop, I guess, wearing sunglasses, you guys just leave a comment. Just call us out, because that's how we usually remember.
Yeah, I'm putting it on right now. I don't know if these are polarized.
Could you pick a better style than that's like a back in when the Matrix was pretty popular.
Hey, this is just for show, okay? Just to emphasize how important it is to wear sunglasses, okay?
Yeah, I want to wear my Casey Neistat sunglasses.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, before we end the episode, we're going to do the
keyword of the day.
Woohoo, which is...
Of course, eye, right?
Eyes, right?
We've been talking about the eye.
Right. And Sean actually already know how to say it in Vietnamese, so he is going to do both today.
The reason why I knew what the I in Vietnamese is, I used to learn Vietnamese from Ryan and Lowen's mom too. When Ryan was baby, Ryan used to not speak English; he only speak Vietnamese. So I pick up a lot of words from Ryan, and I still remember I. And the I in Vietnamese is mak.
That's right,
mak.
Yeah. Yes, protect your mak, because you only have two. So
not McDonald's, it's mak. And the I in Japanese is me.
Me.
Uh-huh.
Me. Mak, me,
Me.
like meh.
Yeah, it's like meh. Yeah.
Meh. All right, so thank you so much again for joining us on this fun Stick with Kaji podcast. We will probably be back in Hawaii next week, so the background will change again.
To be honest, I really like this background.
I know. What do you guys think? I know. I think this is our best background. I think it beats the kitchen background.
To have this kind of background and space in Hawaii, it's gonna cost a lot of money. So, yeah, we're not there yet. Once we hit a little bit more subscribers, then maybe we can start putting a little bit more effort. But this setup is going to be expensive in Hawaii. So maybe in the future.
Yeah. So subscribe, please. And give us a like. And you can watch our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Yeah. So see you next episode in Hawaii, where our background will be a downgrade. But, just give us time. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.
Bye.
Bye.